Ball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the White Sox. Lucas Giolito gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Brad Keller is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one.
In now, Tim Anderson. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-1 to him now. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Moncada ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter,
Stepping in, Jose Abreu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hard on the ground towards short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Hunter Dozier digging in now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. All even now, 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Odor is there. One there. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
2-1 the count. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
To the plate now, Brett Phillips. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Royals. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him. And the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
One of the keys to secure.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Mondesi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With Merrifield next to bat. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler.
Nope.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Anderson brings it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base.
Play ball. 3. 4. Take the base.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Jesse Hahn answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Tim Anderson on a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
So here's Jose Abreu, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the 3-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Phillips looks up. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Dozier brings it in. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball well outside. Nomar Mazara would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number
Brett Phillips will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ball
3-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this will be fouled away. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled away. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot here for Brett Phillips. First home run of the campaign for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jay Spry is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
number 57, Jay Spry.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center, and that is off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The center fielder.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Merrifield over at second. Soler at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Standing in, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop
Number
right there.
66.
Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Ground ball foul down the left side. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Drilled on the ground to short. Odor to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More opening day baseball coming up following this.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 41, Calvin Herrera.
With Merrifield next to hit. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Alex Colomé is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up, and he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, Hunter Dozier. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in a count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
21-10 today. The Chicago White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Spry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Keller slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.